Okay, so this is my WordPress tour. On the front page, pretty much everything that I've done is categorized across the top. As you can see, Photoshop, network, social media, A&W Prezi, all the stuff that we covered over the class. This is the main page when you come to. Right here you can see the header that I created, one of the first things that was created in the class. It was not hard at all to make. It was fairly easy. Going down are my news articles that are posted here every time someone visits the page. This is where you see the news articles. So, we got going all the way down to, one. There's a lot, so I don't think there's really need to cover it. So let's go through some of the actual things that I've done in Photoshop. So, fractured images. That was when we had to take a photo and making it look like they're breaking apart. I didn't do too good at this one. It wasn't the best Photoshop unit for me. So if I could redo this one, I would definitely want to redo it. But yeah, I guess it's too late for that now. Going on, skipping ahead here, we have fireworks. This was a fairly easy one that we had to do. I actually enjoyed this one a lot. It made a really nice image in the end process. As you can see, I have the first one. I have Chicago with the fireworks, and I have New York with the fireworks. It's a good effect, and if I had to make a class, it would probably be one of the first things I'd want to do. It was really interesting. Going down some more, we have glasses reflection. Another one of the first things we did in the class. Fairly simple, just pretty much taking pictures and posting it. It's not that hard at all. We just had to pretty much copy and paste the same thing and just change the images. So that was, again, fairly easy, not too hard to do. Right here is one of the Photoshop projects that I did on my own time that I thought it was really cool, and I thought, this is something I'll be happy I made. It is a space nebula. As you can see that picture, I did that, and for some reason the picture is not showing stars, but oh well, it's still a good looking picture, and the tutorial is right there, so if anybody ever cared to want to try that, it's right there for them to do. Moving on, down some more, recently added was my out of bounds. This was handed in late because I forgot to add it, but again, more fairly easy projects to do. As you can see, A&W, that was I chose for the advertisement projects we had to do. I chose to use this effect. There weren't a lot of effects to do relating to the advertisement, so I thought this would be a good one to do. It looks really nice. And yeah, and same with the picture of me that I put out of bounds. It's cool effects. They're cool things to do, and if I had Photoshop at home, they'd be cool things to do on my own time. I think that's enough of Photoshop for now. So moving on to, let's say, networking. Networking. These were just questions about what is network. A network is the linking of two or more computing devices together for the purpose of sharing. Just questions and answers to understand what networks are and how it works. Moving on to social media. This is again more question and answers, just talking about social media. How does Twitter and Facebook affect our daily lives? Just simple things. My own questions. For example, number 3. Over the years, I have used many of the social media providers that are available. Many of them I check daily, such as Facebook or IGN, to see what people are up to, as well as finding out what's new in the gaming world. Social medias have made a major impact on my life, using IGN's reviews on games to decide if the game is worth picking up or not. So yeah, social media, just questions and answers. Pretty basic stuff to answer. Here is my A&W Prezi that for the advertisement. I guess I could start it a bit. Look it around. Okay, well, it does not seem to want to work, so you're gonna have to look at that yourself, Mr. Upple. I'm sorry. Okay. Just skipping that part, we have the business posters. Here are the two that I made. One is just celebrating A&W's 90 years of existence, and again the A&W Out of Bounds effect picture. And here is the Autodesk house that I had to make. And it's not posted. Oh my god. Well, I'm already failing this. Oh well, I'll have to add that later. I guess moving on to table picture. This was part of the house. A simple project that we had to do. Just take a table, use rendering, add lighting, just to see how Autodesk how it really turns out when you put it through its final mode. Going down, Art Institute, those were the questions about when the Hillary Quick came in to talk to us about the Vancouver Art Institute and what it is to do. Just like who are some competitors of the Art Institute, Emily Carr and the Vancouver School of Film. Just again, questions and answers, not a whole lot. I think actually this is oh okay, so this is the Autodesk scene. What I have before must have just been a mistake and I forgot to delete it. So the picture right here, that's what the main living room of my house looks like. And here is the video. Just go through it a little bit. I didn't do the greatest job of showing it. It's quite hard to maneuver the camera around. But I think for a house that I only had limited time to build, I think I did a very good job on it. The pool table, for example, that was that took a lot of the time to make. Add the balls, the holes, the line. I never got to add the cues in, but oh well, that doesn't really matter. So I don't even have a proper door in the house, and that's pretty upsetting. I didn't have the time to actually do a whole lot. I couldn't even add proper coloring to it. A lot of the stuff was just basic, what was there. The couch, you know, it's okay looking. I could have done better on it, but in the interest of time to try and just get it done, couldn't really focus on much of the details and just go and try and put as much as I can. The kitchen, yeah, that was a good part I think I did. Well, if I can see what's going on. Okay, the kitchen, right here, that was probably one of the best things I did, the kitchen counter and the sink. I think I did good in that. Yeah, that was a good part. It looks pretty nice. Just pause right here. Got the nice kitchen counter and the sink. Shelves are empty, so again, not a lot of time to actually add a whole bunch of details, but that's pretty much the house, as you can see. So moving on to something else, go to the Christmas advertisements. We had to make pictures about for advertising a gift for adult and child audiences. For the first picture, I decided something just simple, realistic looking, not a whole lot in it, you know, because I just don't feel like as adults we really need to see all these million things, and if what we're looking for is right there, then it's a lot easier for us to understand. For the child one, I thought I'd go a little bit more adventurous. I thought a lot more cartoony, animated looking pictures, and just nice, friendly things that kids see around the Christmas time. Really, you know, make them understand what's coming. Yeah. So at the top, you can see the logo I made, Next Corp. That was mine and Gravere's group name. Yeah. Moving on to the final thing. project that I completed was the Movie Maker projects. The first one is my Photoshop ones, where we had to take our 5 best pictures and show them. So I'll just let the video run, and then I'll come back and talk afterwards. Okay, so there it was. Again, just trying to keep it simple. You know, I know the whole part of the class is to really do something that stands out and, you know, put your best effort into it, but you know, sometimes you get lazy and you just don't feel like putting that much effort into it. Not saying I didn't put effort into it. I really think I could have done a lot better in it. Here is the fire truck one, and I will just leave that one alone again to play. So and that is pretty much the end of the website tour. I feel like I want to go back to the Photoshop and show more, so I will. Rainy day pictures, those were the ones where we had to just take an image and make it look like there's rain going on inside it. So for this one, I just took a swamp and I put them backwards, so it shows the after effect first and then the before first. So raining swamp and then before, and then a scene outside. Those were, again, a lot of the Photoshop stuff was fairly easy to do. It was not hard at all, except for maybe the fractured images. That was probably the hardest one. Moving on to film strip. These ones were where we had to take pictures and make it look like it's going into a photo film reel. I did pictures of myself for the reflection photos film strip. So I took another Photoshop project and put it into this one. And below it, I did one with Canucks. And then this one I did with a game I like. In the interest of time, only 30 seconds left. I'd like to say this was a good class all in all. It's a shame that I'm graduating, so I won't be able to have it again, but for anybody who has yet to take IT, I would say it's definitely a class you have to try. Maybe not a lot of people can handle what you have to do in the computer, but it's really easy, and it was a fun semester, and that's all there is to say. Have a good one.